Good afternoon everyone, welcome to the pre-season friendly between Wattcell Futsal Club and Bolton Futsal Club. So we have our starting lineup. We have number 1 Daniel McKenzie, number 5 Gavin Mallon, we have number 8 Scott Mollison, number 9 Craig Holmes, and captain number 15 Stephen Mallon. For the visitors we have goalkeeper number 13 Ms Herrera, we have number 9 Matt Carr, we have number 8 Miha Goy, number 2 Perez, Travon support. Starting off here, Bolton with possession, implementing a 3-1 formation it's looking like. Number 9 Carr holding the ball here. Wattcell happy just to sit in their own half here, letting Bolton have a feel for the ball with Orium, the national centre of Scotland. And the Piers seem to get into the pivot area, looking for the ball. Good early start here for Bolton, picking the rotations when they see it. Scotland international and captain Scott Mollison on the ball here. Bolton looking for the high press here, trying to pick the ball away from the Wattcell. Both teams happy just to keep the ball in their own half, trying to pick out the mistakes from their opposing teams. We have Goy. Looking just to hold in their own half. Faulkner on the ball. Good ball to Goy here. Bolton looking the most comfortable here with 1 minute 40 gone. Got Mallon. Another off captain. Oh, good save from Herrera. Goy in the middle there, looking dangerous on these rotations. Wattcell needing to pick up these men running forward. Got Piers and Carr. Goy trying to start an attack here, ball just out of play.
Close the middle.
Wattcell with some experienced ball players on the bench. Perhaps they needed to bring these on to get a bit more spark on their attacks. Looking quite static here for Wattcell, but committing 3 forward here. That'll be a corner for Wattcell. Corner, yes. Mollison with the ball. Mallon into his brother. Holmes with a shot. Comfortable save there for Herrera. Piers looking the most busy for the Bolton team, looking to block and rotate through the Wattcell half.
Shimon's the youngest player in our squad, he's 16 years old. Played full, he'll be 17 a little bit later on this year, but he played full season this season with the England development squad under 19.
The England youth setup is very promising for players like Piers. Wattcell will be dangerous on these free kicks, especially with Mollison with his left foot. Some crucial home nation and international friendly goals for Mollison for the Scotland team. So 2 on 2 here, going with the ball. Piers creeping up in the way. So Mick, what are you thinking from the opening 3 minutes?
We looked much better than last week in our first run out at the Cheshire tournament. We had quite a big squad last week.
Some some tough opponents, especially in
Yeah,
that
we did.
Cheshire team.
We had a lot of young players. We had I knew mostly all the young players from our development team, all our 16-year-olds. They were good on the ball, but just tactically a bit naive, and it showed.
Well, certainly from that exchange there, Bolton looking pretty comfortable under pressure, especially in their goal. Perhaps seeing a slightly more penetration in the attack, trying to create more of the chances that they're making first 2 minutes. Bolton will be happy with the foul count, letting Wattcell just press really high.
Yeah, one foul apiece so far.
Games such as this, really tight going forward, these fouls really do count near the end of each half.
Yeah, definitely the foul count will come into it.
Wattcell drafting in some B-team players with a few injuries in the warm-up, so it could be an interesting affair for them as the game goes on. Squad depth not quite what it was.
Go down! Go down!
Bolton doing really well to take their chances with the pressing. Going on to Carr. Interception now, a counter for Wattcell. Holmes trying to get into Gavin Allen. Vasquez coming on here for Faulkner. Looking to bring on some flair, some attacking options.
Engel Vasquez, relatively new as far as the team's concerned. He's been with us for a bit, but not played all that much. Had a good trip. We went to Barcelona, and he impressed the coaching staff with his performances in Barcelona against some good opposition.
Must be a good test for him, especially with Wattcell being so physical. Very common in the English league to have a physicality. Oh, and it's a goal line clearance there for Lawrenson.
That must have been close.
Technical area and speeches, not knowing what to say. Number 13, Chris Smith, actually assistant coach of the Scotland national team, trying to show his international players how it's done.
And Matt Carr here for us, for Bolton. A very promising player, someone that I think England can't really need to look at, because I don't think England have got a player of his quality as far as just...
He's moving around the court, looking very impressive so far. Known where to be at what time. Wattcell kick in here. Smith trying to create an opening here for a pivot. Lawrenson. Lawrenson with the ball here. Rotating in, his left foot's dangerous here. Good block there from Carr. Bolton yet again looking really comfortable under pressure. Unlucky there from Lawrenson. Wattcell do bring a lot of that national experience with 5 internationals in their squad and just as much former internationals, so game experience will come into effect here.
Bolton can't boast any of those as yet, but I'd say we've got plenty of potential, so hopefully in the near future we'll start to see a bit of that come to fruition.
Both squad looking fairly similar to theirs last season, so a lot of continuity, especially with only a few coming in for Bolton. Opposite here for Wattcell.
This is the base of our team last season. Like I say, Vasquez didn't play so much, but the majority of the rest.
Wattcell bringing in a lot of experience and quality from the Scottish League for their Champions League prelim with the stages. Starts off in Bosnia on the 29th of August. Not got that much time left to prepare. That'll be a corner there for Wattcell. Wattcell will need to try and use these set pieces to their advantage. They're not getting a lot of joy through their open play. And that's a goal there, just as I was saying. Lawrenson playing a good drilled in ball to Malin. He sneaks it into their opponent's far post.
Soft goal really in Bolton point of view. Not really being threatened. And that means quite easily.
Sabatel here with the ball. Bolton have been the stronger team out of the two teams, but unfortunately, as I was saying before, the set pieces do come into play. But we'll need to do well to maintain their composure on the ball, not looking for that early goal. A lot of time left here, 6 minutes gone.
Well, possession counts for the middle end, as you know, just what happens on the scoreboard that counts.
Carr here looking to set something up. Piers rotating in. Well, here we got Kenter 2-on-2 here, carry the ball. Oh, it's a goal! Number 9, Carr. Very, very clever counter attack there. Carr just holding onto the ball, not wanting to give the ball out too easily. Driving forward, Wattcell looking very easy to counter against. So, Wattcell 1, Bolton 1. 12 minutes 40 still on the clock. You were saying before that Carr is looking like someone that England can potentially look at. What kind of qualities would you think would he bring to the national team?
He's very strong in the tackle for a start. That's one thing that you'll see. But he can bring the ball forward, and he's tactically, for someone who's not been playing the game a long time, because a lot of our squad are quite new to futsal. Matt is our head of our junior section, so he's really involved in that side of thing, but he is just, I think what's actually helped us, the Barcelona trips has really helped the squad and the players, and that come to grips with what futsal really is and the difference of what the game is compared to what it is in the UK, because it is really in its infancy in the United Kingdom.
It's really important to have players like Carr and on the sidelines here, just to give that experience to the lesser knowledgeable players, which you said.
Next one. Not now.
Just from those exchanges, Bolton looking dangerous when they're rotating into the opponent's half.
The hell! Now! Drop! Good, kill out!
Ball there into Malin. Lawrenson in the middle there. Captain Malin, very physical player, very hard to play against. Number 15 Malin just coming in there, glancing touch from his brother. Family link up there. So now we have Wattcell 2, Bolton 1.
Another soft goal. You're the ball headed game, you go straight, drop in. Nearly stay with him then. Hold it!
So what do you think Bolton can do differently with their subs on the bench? Can they perhaps shoot up with their defence, or?
No, you just don't think lacks concentration in the defensive. The problem is what you find is when the big man obviously he's
got Kenta here, Sabatel on the ball. Waiting for Dowling to overload. Good save from Herrera.
Well done.
Yeah, we're saying it's just a matter of concentration with these goals that they've conceded, to be honest. But what you'll find with the big man when he comes on, He's very skillful. Not as mobile as he once was, but you've been for a treat when he comes on, because he's just his knowledge of the ball and his reverse. You see he plays reverse passes and just stuff that you just don't expect.
Similar in physicality to Wattcell's captain, it really allows the players to come on to
exactly.
overload.
Bring players in.
Also with a chance on the kick in, Malin playing it out for a goal kick, or goal clearance when I say.
He didn't give it. Get back.
Wattcell back in. Mollison, good clearance there. Targets the ball, Dowling. So number 15, Dowling, is a new addition to the Bolton team.
Yeah, it's my first time seeing him actually. I've not seen him.
Wattcell not pressing up to their half, allowing Bolton just to bait their chances. Similar to Carr, number 8, Goy, he has a good intelligence on the court.
They work very well together.
So with the Bolton's campaign and the promotion from the Division 2, so first home match against Kettering on the 16th of September, will the majority of these players be featuring in the squad for the season?
You will, you'll find the majority of these will be probably close to this team.
Goy not happy with the referee decision.
Holmes, asking for 5 meters. 5.
It's normal for knee high. He's never happy with the decision.
5 meters.
Wilson, as I said before, is the right foot's very deadly. We'll have to watch out if he cuts inside. Wattcell beginning to press high, trying to limit Bolton's time on the ball. Oh, there we go. Carr on the ball. Good save from Mackenzie. Both of Wattcell's goalkeepers in the squad today, both Scotland internationals, looking to try and prepare for their Champions League campaign. Bolton here with the kick in. Carr on the ball here on the left wing. There's a knock in there from Faulkner. Here we have a timeout for Wattcell. For the ball, his composure, especially his rotation. The rotation is something that a lot of the UK players find it really hard to get in the world. The 5-a-side variation doesn't really come into play until you go into the hard court.
That's the thing with being in the Division 2 last season, our first season, the English guys or coaching staff couldn't justify having a look at him and say, well, he's only Division 2, so why would we choose him? But some of the players that are in that squad have been there for a long time, and they deserve respect because they are good players. But
Carr with similar qualities to some of the pivots in the England setup, the Loughborough pivot and the Scholar pivot, just to name a few. Oh no, I did say the Helvetia pivot, my mistake. So certainly wouldn't look out of place in the setup. Here we have Solomon on the ball now, or on the court might I say. Kick in for Bolton. Such a difficult sport to officiate with such a quick pace. Is that common now for the Bolton team to try and utilise the goalkeeper?
It is with Miza, because he's very active, he likes to get forward. With our other keeper, not so much. He just likes to offer a bit of support, which just gives you a bit of an option.
Having that goalkeeper coming up high really tests the opponent, whether
gives you an extra man.
Here we have Gavin Mallon on the ball here, holding on to the ball slightly too long. Smith onto to Mollison. Good play here from Wattcell, quick passing here. Mallon trying to play it into Mollison. Another kick in here on Mollison's left side. Mollison happy just to play back, look for options. Holmes on the wide, looking for the space. Good strength there from number 8, Bolton. Certainly the pre-match coverage on social media, both teams wanting the bragging rights as the 40 minutes have been played.
Yes, there's been some good...
Sullivan with a great touch in there. That's what Sullivan really brings to the game.
Little stuff, but even he'll have the ball and he'll roll one way and play it the opposite. And the players, he beats them all the time with him, just open for the shot on target. And for a big man, he moves very quickly from the court. Over 2-3 yards. He's very quick. We always tell him, if you could just lose 2 stone, you'd be amazing.
Well, perhaps in a certain way the weight advantage might come into play with some of the smaller, more technical players of futsal. There's certainly a space for that. Well, Mal on the ball here. Good block there by number 8. Played it back in. Bolton looking quite open at the...
In the Bolton system here defensively, Mihai Goya should have been pressing up, so probably telling, I don't guess I need to be telling anyone, but the Bolton system is much different to, well, I'm not telling anybody else.
Bolton,
Yeah, timeout next one.
Bolton asking for a timeout here.
So if we have to
Able to do that until Wattcell give up possession outside the court. Wattcell beginning to try and play more direct passing. Bolton not seeming to get back in time.
Yeah, as I was about to say, Bolton don't play players who play more a zonal type defence. Quite different to anything I've seen.
It's a timeout now for Bolton. 5 minutes 25 still to play. Bolton in possession here. Goy looking in to Sullivan. Some real quality being shown from Bolton with the range of passing that they're able to do.
He should be further on. He should drop into the middle. Now, some of the players still resist. That's a terrible goal. Great goal from Wattcell, but another forward.
Mollison able just to drive inside with his left foot. Bolton should be making themselves aware of his danger with his left. Herrera not seeing it till late. Now Wattcell 3, Bolton 1, with 4 minutes 55 still to go. Wattcell will be happy now just to try and soak up the pressure before half time.
The thing is, with this is they will be surprised to be had 3 goals without really breaking them down, shooting from distance.
As you were saying previous, it's not all about what they're doing with the ball, it's what the scoreline is at the end of the game.
Exactly.
Bolton perhaps looking the more comfortable out of the two, but as it stands, Wattcell have a commanding lead.
Yeah.
I'm saying that futsal's a game of quick starts,
Is very
so
quick, doesn't it? Can be
Bolton
anything.
can easily get this back to square before the half time starts. Goy with the corner here. Silman showing his strength against his counterpart Malin of the Wattcell team.
Which will roll here, will be a nutmeg will be on here. Look, you watch, he'll go for it there. Ooh, he lost the ball.
2-on-1 now, Malin into Lawrenson. Herrera doing enough to set up the corner. Tillman's famous for that on his social media platforms. Here we go, 3 on 2. Faulkner with the ball. Goy looking in. He's got Faulkner back in the middle now. Strong defending there from Wattcell. There is opportunities for Bolton to try and break down the Wattcell team. Bolton perhaps looking to try something a bit more clever with their set pieces, try and get a shot away. Bolton bench looking a lot more animated now as the game's getting away from them slightly. Pierce doing very well under pressure. Wattcell now pushing a lot higher than before, proving more dividend for them. Herrera not looking happy with the options he's been given for the goal throw.
He wanted to go long and he's been told no.
Good ball there, Faulkner with the ball. Mackenzie looking very happy to come off his line, proving a fifth defender for Wattcell.
Yes, and done it very well.
Do it now, do it now.
Good rotation there for Carr. Good block in, allowing Gauss to a lot of the elitist futsal teams, they tend not to try and go long, they try and just to break down the defence, but there is a time and a place where you have to go long, you have to go direct. Allows your teammates to have that opportunity to overload. Both teams looking to do that.
It's definitely on.
Bolton trying to play it high, but Wattcell able to intercept. Both teams looking to try and clear their lines of sorts before the half-time calls. 2 minutes 45 still on the clock.
We need to help them out,
Setting up as a 2-2, looking to start the rotations. You can see there where Roy was looking at.
There's no movement on the what can we do?
Frustrations running slightly higher now as Bolton are thinking of getting back into the game. Well, will Bolton try and employ a fly goalie tactic at some point in the game?
Maybe, yeah, maybe.
Good roll there from Goy. Yet again another good clearance from Mackenzie. Bolton can maybe try and take a page out of Wattcell's book and try and be a bit more direct. Oh, Herrera's come out. Not sure what hit off there, but Bolton doing enough. Bolton looking a lot more dangerous when they just try and be a bit more direct with their corners rather than try and consolidate the possession. Man with the ball into Mollison, onto his right foot. Bolton doing well just to press him back in, and that's where the game intelligence comes into play. Mollison able to drive in before with his left foot, now get forced into that right, looking less comfortable. Vasquez on the ball here, looking to play up. Good decision coming back. Here's rotating back in. Carr on the ball, looking for the overlap. Good show of strength there from Wattcell.
Yeah, just sealed the ball really. With the block. And the difference with futsal and football, you're allowed to block.
A lot of the less experienced futsal players tend not to try and block. They're thinking that would be a fill that would be present in football, but for the high level futsal, that the blocks are essential to make that space. It's not about what you can do with the ball, it's what you can do for your teammates off the ball.
If you watch Carr, he always tends to block. It's something that he's big with the kids. He teaches the kids a lot of blocking.
Well, here we go. Goy lucky there with his touches. You can see the fitness coming into play for Carr. The players that like to rotate, like to block from one half to the other, can get quite intense, especially on the full court. Futsal's a game of cardio-respiratory endurance.
Well, Matt Carr has been on a very strong, very his own regiment, fitness regiment in pre-season, and he's dropped a stone, I think, and he's also stopped smoking, which has helped his game immensely.
Again with a good read. Vasquez on the ball. Bolton will have to go for this now. 30 seconds to go. Can they get another goal before half time? Here's with the ball. Dowling in as a pivot. Oh, great ball in there by Dowling, but Vasquez just not getting there quite quickly enough. That intensity shown for Bolton, that's what they're needing just to get back into the game. 20 seconds left on the clock. Wattcell looking just to play down the clock till the buzzer goes. Bolton needing to push high here, get anything from the game before the half-time calls. 8 seconds to go here. Carr looking to play high. 3, 2, 1. Any shot then? Very competitive half there as Wattcell lead 3-1 against visiting Bolton. Final thoughts before we go into half time?
Well, I think it's been a good game, and I think Bolton will be happy with how they've played. Wattcell will be happy with the scoreboard, the way it shows. I think they probably would have liked to see break the Bolton down a bit more. As far as they've scored goals, but I think they're probably in some respects a bit fortunate. Scoring, I would say, really soft goals, to be honest.
Half time was Wattcell 3, Bolton 1. Looking for a change of fortunes for Bolton and a lot more of the same from Wattcell in their second part of their first half. What do you think Bolton were talking about at half time to try and get back into this game?
I think he'd want more out of his players. He always seems to pass that quite a bit more.
Not going to decide anything in our favour. It's okay, it's okay, it's okay.
I feel perhaps Bolton might benefit more from trying to drive with the ball a bit more, trying to create that space for themselves rather than quickly trying to make the plays.
You'll see that, especially Carr, if he has a chance, he will run with the ball.
Francisco. We have Goy on the ball here. Can we start up the attack? Good rotation there from Goy into Carr. Back into Goy. Signs of a handball perhaps. We have the substitute goalkeeper Ben Tuff in the sticks now. Scotland's #1 international.
The new part that he doesn't get because when he's brand new, he doesn't understand the system. So that middle player, he's dropping to pick up player, but that's not how it works. He needs to press if it's filling the hole in the middle. So it's a straight line from the defender there, Goy drop, and it's staggered. It goes like that, and then it switches.
For the new players especially, sometimes the hard lessons can really...
Because it goes against everything that they've learnt as a footballer to play this system. So some of the players now even still forget what their job is.
Like goalkeeper implemented now. Lawrenson unlucky not to get the ball in control. Lawrenson now on the ball. Back into Holmes. 3-1 now for Wattcell, both in scoreline and formation. Happy just to
That's not a ball.
Looks it and block.
He's not going to get the ball now. He's not going to get calls now because every time if you complain, I would have thought it's just best to be quiet, aren't you?
As we can see now from the Bolton bench, the thing that I've always been told is as soon as you open your mouth you lose a goal.
Yeah, you do, because you know if there's a call that's either 50-50, it's not, you're not going to give it.
Sometimes the self-discipline of your emotions can be just as important as your emotions on the court.
100%.
Close the middle, Jose.
Now that Wattcell have kept their mouth shut, get some more calls that they might not have before. Subliminally, of course.
Yeah.
Wilson now with kick in. Five metres only enforced if the players getting asked if they're not moving towards the ball, so some finer margins here that,
And that's something that's getting some players don't think to ask. Ask for the 5 yards.
oh, good ball in.
Oh, just
Unlucky not to reach the ball there. Carr lunging in. Talking about there about the 5 metre call. So a lot of the times that people would either try and rush it without an advantage or they try and call it, but for me you have to always call, no matter where you are on the court. Show the referee that you know this is how it should be played. For some of these players there's some twist in the rules that they might think is right and wrong, so still a growing sport in the UK. Here we have Goy on the ball. Ooh. That dangerous toe poke technique coming into play now. But it's a real drive from the run. Warrington with the ball. Looking to rotate again, Mollison. Just happy just to slow down the play.
Go down! Push one more!
Wattcell need to try and penetrate now. Bolton's zonal defence proving too rigid for Wattcell at the moment. Carr looking a lot deeper than his front three. Maybe some pockets in the middle for the Wattcell team.
Jose, you okay? Okay, good. Stay there.
Goy and Carr seem to be the two catalysts for the attacks. Carr, especially in that area there, he's got a good yard or two just to maybe drive into, try and soak up the pressure a bit more, leave more gaps for his teammates. Sabatel now, captain, playing into Carr. Wattcell not looking comfortable all of a sudden in the defence. Good block there from Goy, giving him space for Carr. Ball now into Mollison. Herrera has pushed up.
That were a foul for me all day.
Referee had a good position there. Herrera really coming off his line very quickly there. Could have been a little lob if Mollison had got the ball. The ideas are there for Bolton, just having to try and execute it with
just
quality.
Just the final execution, isn't it? That's what's letting him down at the moment. Last ball or...
That is you on that side. Well done.
So we briefly touched upon Bolton's campaign beginning at Kettering in the new division. What does the Bolton team look to try and achieve from the higher division?
Well, we definitely want to be. We definitely want to be trying to win the league. I mean, not that it's going to be easy, but that's always going to be our goal, I guess. we'd like to get to the Super League, but you know, if it's possible. I know this season there's a lot of new clubs that are high quality come into the league. Derby have just been readmitted after a year out. And seeing them last week, they were a good team. Sheffield, which is the old Wrexham side, are a good side. They'll be one of the favourites, I think, for the league.
Tranmere as well, who are...
Yeah, Tranmere come down from the Super League. I think they've lost a couple of players.
Yeah, some of their Uruguayan players who came in for the Super League campaign might not be part of their programme.
Yeah, well, David Shaw was a big part of that because he had a big influence on bringing over foreign players and bringing in foreign players. I've slept on his floor in his unit, I believe.
Herrera been quite lucky the past few minutes with some of his decisions. Oh, good ball in there. Can he play inside?
Took too long, didn't he?
Taking over Phil there. It's been quite uncommon in this game for the one-on-one situations. The futsal, the prime area is to get yourself in one-on-one against the defender.
So we're finished.
Well done, well done, well done, well done.
They're doing enough there in goals just to... Bolton are showing signs of promise in the attacking thirds, just looking to try and replicate that a lot more throughout the second half. Allen on the ball. Still there, Faulkner not seeing it above him.
Could have kept that in.
One of the more tedious parts of the game, trying to set up for these set pieces, trying to look out for those blocks from the opponents. Wattcell certainly looking to try and get up a gear ahead of their Champions League campaign. They're needing a lot more quality and confidence on the ball if they're going to have a chance against teams like Mostar and Maccabi. They're doing well. Good physicality on the right wing.
Done! Brilliant!
As we were just saying before, the one-on-one situations, Faulkner doing really well down the wing. That's a simple finish for Carr into the bottom corner. So as we go into the second part of the second half, it's now Wattcell 3, Bolton 2.
Yeah, I know.
Go on now, double! Down, go!
Carr now on the attack, 3 on 2. Vasquez with the ball. Oh! Faulkner losing his footing just as he had a strike on the ball.
That should have been 3-3, shouldn't it, really? Open goal, second post.
A few seconds make the difference there, just right from the kick-off. Could have been 2 goals in the space of 30 seconds. Wattcell need to watch out, try not to lose another goal. Momentum certainly in Bolton's favour now.
Then you say with this system, it's very punishing, so defensive system, you're doing up back for you and goalies a lot of the time.
Well, here we go again, another counter. Faulkner always looking to be playing into Piers there. Carr with the ball, rotating. Bolton looking slightly more advanced in their defence.
Next one down.
Allen with the ball, playing into Holmes. Wattcell needing to try and get into the opponent's half. Nelson with his dangerous left foot. Here we go
from Wattcell. Oh, it's a foul.
Come on down. Stop. Time.
So the timeout now finished, and it's now Wattcell 3, Bolton 2, with 11 minutes 26 still on the clock. Futsal's a long game, especially with the stop clock system, so 11 minutes is more than enough time for either team to command the lead.
Something they could do within football, instead of having, you have much more
talks of perhaps
actual
a
time.
60-minute game, because on average about 20-30 minutes is lost to...
That's a good strike there.
It's another counter here for Bolton.
I thought that was the Wattcell ball there, but it's easy for me.
One of the benefits of Bolton's zonal defence is they are able just to tuck in when defending and bring out that counter as soon as they get that ball. Goy needed to maybe play that a bit quicker, start the attack. Vasquez on the ball now. To Sabatel. Can he look into Carr? Carr's looking dangerous in the middle. There we go.
There wasn't a second place runner there anyway, so even if he got through there, he would have to go by himself.
Holmes on the ball. Into Malin. Malin using his physicality against Goy. Oh, nearly through there.
Well done, Mihai. He's there.
Carr looking for the pass in. Long range passes are maybe letting them down slightly in the second half.
Yes.
Players like Goy, number 8, his appearance and physicality, you might not think he's a very technical player, but certainly shows his own when he has the ball.
Yeah, he's a good player. He's he's not undervalued by Bolton, but
Jose, stay in the middle.
probably not the most athletic looking player, but he gets around quite well.
Jose, in the middle.
Carr on the counter attack now.
Just too hard. But the idea was good.
That reverse pass for Goy there was potentially on.
One in the middle, Brad. One in the middle. No one is in the middle still.
Futsal's a developing sport. These kind of skills and techniques to just have to get improved on as the game grows. There's another counter. Go on the ball. Sabatel looking on the back post. Bolton not needing to force.
Too long.
Bolton potentially needing to delay their attempts on goal, their passes. It's not all about how quick they can do it, it's about what they have on offer, what they can to use for the counter.
Come back, Brad. Come back.
Good strength there from Dowling. It's a counter attack now with Malin. Lawrenson doing a very good rotation to create the space there for Malin on the right side.
Calm down.
Sabatel on the ball to Dowling. What's been your thoughts so far on the new signing Dowling on the game today?
Yeah, he's done quite well actually. Just like I say, it's just the defensive side where he has to get used to the system, and that'll come. That was the thing when we went to Spain. The boys worked it really well, and some of the teams, the Spanish teams who are used to playing, they're very experienced teams, were complimented the coaching staff on the system and how disciplined we were in it. So.
Good fake there from Holmes. End product not quite there. In the second half, all at the times have highlighted the need of the players to maybe take that extra touch, drive into that space. Carr had an opportunity there from the middle, had a lot of space to drive into, but decided to take his shot instead. Lucky there from Goy, really good idea, penetrating the wide. Lawrenson on the ball now.
Brad, drop, Brad!
To Malin, looking to play up the court.
Oh, slipped on it.
Goalkeeper wanted to push his team up, having a wide option from himself. Good ball into Carr here. He's got a chance. Great save from Tough.
Good bit of work there from Bolton.
A lot of the futsal goalkeepers do tend to dive really early with his legs. Perhaps a high shot there from Carr could have been more successful. Into Holmes. 1v1 with Pierce.
Corner ball.
appears doing well not to dive in. Good discipline from the youngster.
Very proud of young Shim because he's been with us since he was 8 years old, so been with the program a long time.
Really showing the product that you're selling.
Before we were a futsal club, once upon a time Bolton Futsal Club was Brazilian soccer schools. And that's how it emerged, and Shimon was a part of that.
So now very much part of the family at Bolton.
Yeah, he is.
Bolton defending well, limiting Wattcell just to some deflected shots on goal.
Concentration's been much better this half.
As you said, the 3 lapses in concentration meant they were down 3-1 at half time. Dowling with the ball. Good decision there. Good touch by from Sullivan. Here's the support left side. Dowling potentially a nick there.
There's a bit of the supporter out of me there, I'll have to be excused for that.
Good reverse pass there from Sullivan. Lawrenson with the ball. Lawrenson driving forward. Looking into Malin on the right side. A lot of space now in the Bolton defence. Malin with the ball. Good save there from Herrera. Bolton really need to start off really quickly when they're defending those set pieces, really getting onto that ball as the ball's played.
And that's going to be the difference from the level, so stepping up from the Division 2 into the First Division, and this is, these are the details, the fine details that you're not tested on in the lower division.
And at the higher levels that they really proved evident.
Yeah, and even last week in the Cheshire tournament, that was obvious.
Smith now on for Wattcell. Great ball there to Goy. 2-on-1. Oh, Lawrenson doing very well to make it a 2-on-2. Good control there from Sullivan.
If he backheels that, it's a goal. He was looking to play it off, but need a bit of selfishness there.
Quite know how close he actually was to goal. And that really shows his qualities as an out-and-out pivot. Number 10. Quality, not quantity on the court. And Sabatel. Dowling looking for the wide pass. It's not there. Lawson playing it short. 1-2 there with McMahon. Wattcell employing more of a 2-2 formation, more into a 4-0, trying to really press the Bolton defence back. Unlucky there from Smith, trying to play the ball back in. Good strength there from Faulkner. Lawson now, Malin on the overlap. Smith with the space, no pressure there from Sabatel. Malin taking the kick in now. Oh, and there we are, Suleiman. Unlucky there not to get the ball. On his own there, pressing. Robinson unlucky there. Do you feel that the Bolton team can perhaps press more together as a team?
Well, that's the way they set up. So they won't all press because that leaves them exposed. So like I say before, you'll find on the right hand side when the ball's on the right, the player on that right will press, and then the defence will be staggered.
Good strength there from someone. Looking for the shot. Lucky there. As soon as you pin that defender in futsal, it's very difficult for them to try and get that ball back. Good 1-2 in there in the middle. Boy showing his defensive qualities as well. Bolton are looking for the winner. Perhaps a goal now can be really crucial for their momentum to kick back in. Unlucky there not to open his body up. Carr can potentially drive into that space a lot more.
Yeah, he will. It's a part of his game that he generally does. So I'm surprised to not see it a bit more today.
Futsal's all about deception and keeping your opponents on their toes. There we go, and Faulkner on the ball. Tough doing very well to come out. Both Wattcell keepers looking really strong off their line. Smith. Back into Mollison, looking to block. Creating the space. Mollison driving in. Wattcell with now 3 left-footed players on their team. Right side looking to cut in.
Breakdown.
Clare doing very well to drive into the space. Sabatel overlapping. What is Goy going to do here? Going for the shot. Go passing in.
Dan, what the fuck, Dan?
Goy feeling hard done by not to get that ball back for a shot. Sabatel.
Oh, right,
Good save from Tough. Carr potentially should be shouting at him there for that ball. A lot of space there on the left side.
Yeah.
let's go.
Bolton working out something here with a kick in. Oh, fantastic effort going into the top corner, but Tough looking very strong in this second half as he's coming on for Mackenzie.
2 good keepers that Wattcell have, so it's always an advantage.
Tough transferring from the third place sides, Fair City Santos.
Ref, he's not in control. Oh, come on, ref, he's slippery.
Yeah, but the problem was
now he knows how to count. That's the difference. Go down!
Really holding their emotions a lot more with the card count. Sabatel on the ball now with a kick in. Into Carr. Counter now for Malin.
good defence from Sabatel there.
The game's getting a little more scrappy now as Bolton looking to try and get the game
Next one.
into the opponent's half.
Yeah, Molly's on.
Wide formation in Bolton's defence here. That space in the middle there for Smith.
Oh, nice pass.
They're wanting to try and hit in that pivot. Go on the ball, into Carr. Playing into inside. Good touch there from Sabatel. Good feet there, but crowded by 3 Wattcell players.
Next one.
Really man marking Sabatel at the game right now. Good clearance there from Mollison. Vasquez coming on now for Sabatel. As there's 3 minutes 54 left on the clock. It's Wattcell 3, Bolton 2.
Closer.
3 fouls to 2 for Wattcell. Go on the ball. Good ball. There's a ball hitting hand moment, I believe, there. Bolton being the more animated team in the side now. Wattcell bringing it on. Bolton requesting a timeout in the minute's time.
Take him on!
Fine.
That one, ref.
Oh,
Ball line scramble there.
Blocked his own goal.
2 on 2. Carr's doing very well there in defence. That commitment from the attack to defence appears really impressive. Really wanting to work back for his team. With the shot, blocked by Dowling.
No, I think he's done quite well, Dowling.
The game intelligence does come from just playing and training, but there's a potential there for a really strong pivot.
And then I'm saying that I'm always picking. Come on.
You can't.
That's why
Then
you
he
need
play
to
what
never improve.
Then he play what they see. Then he play what they see.
With the ball now to Mollison. Looking to play wide. Into Malin. Malin to his brother Steve.
Come on, here, boys.
Timeout for Bolton. Vasquez now on the ball. Driving forward. Dowling rotating well into the pivot area. Bolton now committing a lot more players forward. Dowling really good there. Vasquez back to Dowling. Oh! But still in though, still in. Dowling is really controlling that piece of play there. Really good ball into the back post. That's what they need. Wattcell switching off there.
Just that last touch didn't quite come off.
Let's go.
And it's a goal! Number 2, Piers. Wattcell trying to just play from the back. 2.5 minutes to go. I don't see why they're trying to be a lot more comfortable than they should. Piers picking that ball out and drilling it into the back post.
Let's go.
And it's Wattcell 3, Bolton 3 with 2 minutes 23 to go.
See if we still see that same movement from Bolton.
And Dowling with the ball, good pivot play into Piers on the right side. Who's supporting him now?
Oh my word!
In the old days, in football, that's probably acceptable. You wouldn't even get away with that in football anymore. But that was the thing in Spain that we have noticed when we do go over is there is a lot more contact.
Good ball in there for Piers. Unlucky there from Piers.
Correct call by the referee.
So you were saying, Mick, about the physicality in Spain?
Yeah, there is a lot more physicality in Spain than what you might think. Like I said, Sabatel needs to be deeper in that defensive. Once you've got the ball there, he needs to be positioned in there.
Wattcell trying to maintain their possession in their defensive half, and again, they're letting the ball away. Piers with the ball now.
Just behind him.
Smart save there from Tough. And it's a good save again from Tough. Bolton in the ascendancy here to win the game. 1 minute 26 to go. Sabatel setting up the corner now. Wattcell being very complacent with their possession, letting Bolton coming in. Ball to Parr. Back to goal. Player coach Solomon really wanting that ball playing up high.
There you go.
And that's a if in doubt moment there from Parr. Not wanting any second guesses there. Mollison to Lawrenson. Lawrenson driving with the ball, keeping the ball in.
The skill there.
Holmes with the ball. Boy convincing himself. Holmes with the ball. Playing it short to Lawrenson. Holmes again. Looking up wide.
Nice play.
Now holding the ball well. Holmes there with the ball. I think that was a Wattcell captain's touch there, but referee's decision.
I didn't see, to be honest.
That's for 5.
48 seconds to go.
It's not 5 meters
Bolton
away.
needing to keep their composure in defence.
5 meters.
Proved to be their downfall in the first half.
For me, once the player has the ball like now in his hands and the ref says play, for me that's control. I could be wrong there, but
the laws of the game state that the countdown should start when he's in a position to play the ball. It doesn't matter if the ball is in play or not on the court.
right.
This is a misconception that some referees are not quite aware, but the football to futsal transition really comes into play sometimes. Wattcell on the counter. I thought it was a foul. My apologies.
I thought it was fast.
Good cop, bad cop now from the commentators. I'm trying to give Wattcell a foul there. You're sending me.
I would agree. I thought it was a foul.
Bolton there with that attack. Bolton now with the ball. Boy driving with the ball now in a dangerous position. 16 seconds left on the clock. Bolton kick in.
Oh, either team would be gutted to concede a goal now.
Really need a wide play here for Carr. What can Sabatel do here? Good pass.
Oh, save.
5 to go. Can there be one last attack? Warrington to Malin.
Oh! 0.3 seconds.
Malin missing a 1v0 with 0.3 seconds left on the clock. So after that entertaining 3-3 draw between Wattcell and Bolton, what are your final thoughts on the match?
I think it was a fitting result, really. Both teams will be happy with the hit out. Definitely, for on a Bolton perspective, worth the 3-hour trip. Great facility. It was a very competitive match. It got a bit feisty at the end, but neither team wanted to lose. They wanted to win, and I think it was a great game.
Considering that they're playing against a side who are competing in the Champions League at the end of August, certainly a lot of positives to take for their Division 1 campaign against Kettering, which starts on the 16th of September.
Yeah, and I think it was for us also. It was a good. A much improved performance to what we saw last week, but then the personnel is a bit different as well. And apart from a few lapses in concentration, maybe I didn't give Wattcell probably the benefit of credit is the word I was looking for, the credit that they deserve. But it's been a good game.
Well, Wattcell today having a lot of new signings. Perhaps this is their first game together, so their next match is in 2 weeks' time against newly Super League side Durham Futsal. They'll have to really step up their game both technically and physically for a Durham side that has shown a lot of promise last season.
Yeah, Durham are a strong team. Even their development team are a good side. So I've not personally seen their first team in action, but I believe they'll be tough to beat. Probably another step up again from what we saw today.
And what's next for Bolton in their pre-season calendar?
It's in 2 weeks' time against KS Hussars from the Welsh Premier League. That'll be a home fixture. Our development team are playing away at Bedford in their first ever match next week. And so we've got a few games lined up. We've got Manchester Futsal coming up on the Tuesday 2nd or 4th of September. That'll be a big game for us, probably it is a local derby really.
Great setup there from Manchester with Mark Wright and Doug Reid, just to name a few.
Yeah, so it's a good pre-season ahead for us, and looking forward to a much tougher League One.
Okay, well, thanks very much for that.
Good to be in co-commentary.
Hoping to see you up in Scotland soon.
No problem.
Thanks very much.